before we get started. All right, so everyone, welcome to 15 Minutes to Freedom. For those of you who are joining us today as brand partners, welcome. And guests that are on here, we want to welcome you as well. At the end of tonight, hopefully what we share makes sense to you, and we would just urge you to get back in touch with the person who invited you. You know, we started in this crazy industry almost 14 years ago, September of '05. It started in a kitchen. We're sitting around a kitchen table, and my brother-in-law, who's a PGA golfer, shared this opportunity with me. He's like, hey, there's this product. I think it will help people get healthier and you can make some money. And, I was a stay-at-home mom. Our boys were 3, 6, and 9 at the time. I'd done pharmaceutical sales before. But at this time, it made sense to stay home once our second one was born. And that had always been a dream for Corbin, for me to be able to
I don't think it was her dream.
Embrace the kids. But at the same time, I love to work. I don't know how many of y'all can relate to that. And I just love being around people. And so really being at home, that was probably my biggest challenge. And I knew that. So I was excited and up for that challenge. But after being home for a while, I obviously was open to an opportunity. I just didn't know it was going to come in the form of network marketing. And that's exactly what it did. And as we were sitting there and he tells me about this product, I was like, great. I call on chiropractors, Whole Foods, gyms. What is it that I do? And he said, oh, no, it's one of those things. Like, one of what things?
I knew what he was talking about.
Network marketing. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to do. Right? All of you watching, I'm sure that's what you dreamt about as a child, is I want to be a network marketer. And that's what you worked for your whole young adult life. We just didn't know anything about it. So it's not that I didn't think about it. I thought about it. It was unknown. And so I'd gone to parties and I'd been invited to them, and I went to all the parties that my friends would have, and I'd support them. I'd buy the cheapest thing in the catalog, and then I'd put it in the closet, and that'd be the gift closet to give to people on Christmases or birthdays. And I think it's really for me because no one really introduced it to me the right way. I think they shared a lot of product, but maybe not the business opportunity. And I was one that actually was very interested in both. And so when he introduced this product, I was excited because it was health and wellness, and I like health and wellness. I know that's something that people are going to want day after day, year after year. And so it intrigued me. Corbin was in the pantry grabbing some sort of snack and came out and said, no way, over my dead body. All our friends will run from you. You're not getting involved. And how many of y'all feel that way? It's like, I can share it with this friend, but not that friend, because they'll think I'm crazy, but they might not. And I'm one of those that really honestly didn't really care what people said, because here's the deal. They're going to talk about you anyway. So they might as well talk about you, that you're doing something good out there. And so that didn't really bother me, but I didn't really understand the industry. So I listened to them for 3 days. So for 3 days, I couldn't get out of my head. I thought, what if this is the next biggest thing? And I had said no. That company at the time was 18 months old. Luckily, I said yes. It went to $1 billion in annual sales in 3 years, which is amazing. Fastest growing company to do that. And it was with the founder, Dallin Larson, who's the founder of Vasayo. And we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. But I said yes. I said, hey, that company, no. I think I'm going to do it. And he's like, fine. You can have one night a week out, your girls' night out, your gossip, your bunko. You'll quit in a few years, and I'll never have to hear about it. Or months, sorry.
A few weeks.
A few months, and I'll never have to hear about it again. And how many hate I told you so? I mean, that's the last thing I wanted to hear. So I needed to go out and make something. And y'all, my goal was $50 a week. I had big aspirations. Some of you are on here saying, I need to be a millionaire tomorrow or next week. And I never really knew anyone in the industry who had made money. And so my goals were, I want to make enough to pay for my product, and then I'd like to earn some extra money. And I remember just getting out there and sharing that with my friends. I've got a great product and a great opportunity. I want to share that with you. And the business really started to explode. I got product in people's hands, and the product worked just like the Vasayo product works. You want to get it in people's hands. Stories started developing. They started sharing the opportunity. People were making an income. They were sharing that. And the community that we were building, people wanted to be a part of it. In a very short amount of time, we'd gone on a trip to Scottsdale, and we did that. I did that pretty woman shop, ladies, that everyone wants to do, where you tell the lady you should have helped me.
And not be the hooker part.
I was able to do that. Not the hooker part, but the part where I shopped till I dropped. And I came back, and he's like, how much money did you spend? And I said, it didn't matter. It was all on my debit card, because every week you get paid and it's deposited on that debit card. a few short months later, we had a great agreement. Whatever I made, I got to keep, because one, we thought it'd be $100 a week. But as that grew, I handed him a check for $17,000. We paid off his truck. That woke him up. He's like, how many nights a week do you need? You go, girl. The sky's the limit. But then some things happen. He'll share that with you in a trip.
I guess she's going to let me talk here within the next 6 minutes.
No, this is my story, and I'm sticking to it. So it's been life-changing. We love what we do. We're going to talk a little bit about Vasayo and how we got there. But Corbin, you can pick it up from there.
Thank you.
What I say is the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
But he's going to share this side of the story.
Yeah, since I learned years ago, yes, ma'am, and it always works. I wish I'd have said yes, ma'am, when she said she wanted to do network marketing, though. But I was just totally against it. I had a great career. I was busy all the time. I like to say that I had a great quantity of life, a horrible quality of life, and there's a big difference. We had things and we had money, and we were busy, or I was busy. It almost got to a point where we wouldn't even vacation together. I couldn't imagine taking time off work to go vacation, because when I'd get back to the office, the workload would be just piled up, and it would just mean that whole vacation, I just had to make up the time. And so when she said she wanted to do this, I was honestly quite hurt. But why isn't everything that we have enough? Why do you think you need to go do more? And why in the world would you complicate our lives? And what are people going to think about us, was what went through my head. Are they going to think we're broke? I'm losing my job, that Corbin's putting Holly back out to work and they're doing network marketing, and then people are going to run from us, and just all those stereotypes out there that we all have is what I went through. And even though she paid off one of our cars, and even though we got out of debt, I mean, there was nothing better than being able to pay off our mortgage. There was nothing better than paying off all the cars and being debt free and being able to give to our church above the tithe. That was all cool. I enjoyed all that. But I still couldn't wrap my head around network marketing until I met Dallin Larson, the founder of Vasayo. I met him 13 years ago on the beaches of Costa Rica, and I met a true visionary, a man that could cast a vision of where he was going with this company, this startup company at the time that was just 18 months or so old, 22 months at that time old. And I could see myself being there. He challenged me to think and dream and to imagine going to places that would never have been possible. Probably the coolest thing he said to me is, imagine if we got a private jet for our top leaders and we could fly around and get home quicker to our families. And I remember how my brother-in-law that was on the PGA Tour he was sponsored by NetJets and flew around for free all the time with his family. And I thought, man, that's something I'm never going to be able to provide for my family. That's just it just was not realistic. And then because we both jumped in, and because I eventually jumped in a little later and went to work, we were able to do that. And we were able to stay in Bahamas at the penthouse suite. And we were able to go to Rome and spend an amazing time walking around the Colosseum in the city of Rome, and to be able to go to the Greek Isles and be able to vacation and take these trips and go to Hawaii every year for 10 years. It just blew me away. None of that was never in a realm of possibility for where we were. And then to think, because I said yes, Holly had worked it for 6 months with zero help from me, but over the next year, 18 months after she's saying yes, a year with me being busy, I found the time to do this, because I understood it was not up to me to spend all the time doing it. It was about time leverage, finding people that were willing to put in the work, be able to spend a little bit of time building their future, working on plan B. We were able to walk away. I was able to go in, and there was nothing better than I call it those golden handcuffs, being able to break free of those golden handcuffs. I was paid just enough where I wouldn't go look elsewhere, and I was paid just enough that I would never quit until we started this industry, and I was able to freely walk in there and just say, I've had enough. I don't want to be there before my kids are out of bed. I don't want to be there in the evenings when they're just getting home. I don't want to think I need to be there on Saturdays and Sundays, and the pressure to go land that new job. There was nothing more free than that, and that's available. I'm not saying it's going to happen for everybody, and everybody gets in, that's going to happen, but there is a chance.
It can.
And that's what excites me about what we're doing here with Vasayo. When Dallin came out of retirement, we were at the end of our rope with that last company. When he retired, it was like someone pulled the cork out of the bathtub, and that water was draining fast. And man, that warm water was gone. And what are we going to do with our lives? We've been blessed with this amazing career to become debt-free. We were still young. God, what are we supposed to go do? And when Dallin came out of retirement, we hopped on a plane and we went and met with him. And I want this to resonate with you. I want you guys to truly understand the heart of Dallin Larson. When I went there, I wanted to ask him, why are you doing this again? The man's made millions of dollars, created 2 companies that have gone on to do billions of dollars, has paid billions of dollars, billions with an S, of commission to people that have joined his company. Why are you wanting to do this again? And I honestly thought he was going to say, to finish what we started and go make all these millionaires and be the fastest company to reach this milestone. And he didn't say anything like that. He said, Corbin, Holly, God gave Carrie and I certain gifts and talents. And one day we're going to have to answer for those. And I don't want to answer that I played golf and vacationed with my talents. He goes, I got to get out there and I got to bless 1 million lives. And that was the culture and the community that built that company beforehand. And I knew right then that we were onto something big. And we were still making great money, mid-6 figures with that company. And we resigned. As soon as we knew he was going live, we walked away from that income and went without for 4 months, because we knew we were on to the next big thing. And that's what got me excited. Is I wanted to be a part of it at the beginning. I wanted to go out there and run, and Dallin asked us to be what's called the master distributors for this company. There's only one line to the company, and Holly and I are the master distributors. And we're out there trying to find people that want to etch their hands in wet cement, be able to be like building that first house when you were first married, and you went out and you put your kids' handprints in and yours, and that house is yours. That, as long as that concrete's there, that is the house you can go show people that you first did. And that's what this company is. It's a legacy company, and the people that are joining right now can put their footprints and their handprints in it. So we want to share with you why this is a 5-star opportunity and why this is the most amazing company out there, because there's lots of them. They're launched every single day, and 99.9% of them fail before they even get off the ground. So we're going to start this PowerPoint presentation, go over it with you. So bear with us as we get it up and running here. It's going to be quick. We're going to fly through it. We're just going to give you the bullet points, the cliff notes, the 36,000 foot view of what we're doing here. And so let's get started. So I want to challenge you guys to dream. Dreaming is so important. I'm a big dreamer, and that's where I was when Dallin set me on a beach. He got me to dream about what if. And so I challenge you as we're going through this. What if your dream is to get debt free? What if your dream is to bring your wife home so she doesn't have to work and she can raise those babies? What if it's to bring your husband home so he's not working that second job or working Saturdays and Sundays? What if it's to get out of debt? What if it's to give to the church beyond your tithe? Whatever it is, start dreaming about that as we go through this presentation.
That's right. All right, so when you're looking for a company, you're looking for all of these different things we're going to talk about. There's definitely 5 points, 5 stars that you want to look at. And as you're sitting here thinking about that, you think about all these companies and people have approached you. Like there's this guy who is traditional business that's starting to try a network marketing company. There are so many different things that happen in the background that's hard just to launch that. You know, maybe the products are good, but some of these others aren't. So we want to go through each of those with you.
And the first one's world-class leadership. You got to know, like Holly said, that the guy that's got his hand on that steering wheel, that's on the guiding that ship, the captain of the ship, when rough waters hit, he knows what to do. And Dallin Larson, again, has created $2 billion company. He was the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year award winner, the same award that Jeff Bezos and Michael Dell have won. That's huge to think that is the guy that's running our company. And he did it not for real estate, not for computers, not for programming. He did it for the network marketing space. And that's important to understand.
So you can be proud of that as you share it. So what's the problem right now? Obviously, we're not getting the nutrition that we need from our fruits and vegetables. So people are relying on supplements, but supplements don't deliver. So it's like expensive toilet water. So we want to share really our solution here.
Yeah, and it's the liposomal technology. Basically, if you've had a friend or family member ever get cancer, the odds are they had to go through chemotherapy. And when they do that, a lot of times they will wrap that chemo, that poison, into this device called a liposome, and it's microscopic. And what that liposome does is it passes the digestive tract and goes directly to the cells, attaches themselves to the cells, and delivers that poison. Well, we said, what if we did it with nutrition and we delivered proven ingredients that have been studied scientifically back? What would happen? Well, what happens is it's a bioavailable. It's got high levels of bioavailability, meaning your body's going to absorb what it needs. So it's not what you take in, it's what you absorb that's important to understand. And that's what every one of our product categories do, is they deliver to the body.
So there's a great video that you can go pull up in your app, and you can share that with your friends. And I recommend everyone does that. This is amazing right here. We just found this out, that our company was just awarded in the top 50 healthcare companies in the world.
Healthcare companies.
Not network marketing. As a matter of fact, there was not one other MLM listed. That shows how powerful our products are. So when friends say, oh, I don't want to do that, it's network marketing.
No,
it does not matter. We're a
company.
healthcare company that has been awarded one of the top 50 companies in the world, you guys, and in 2 years. That's what's phenomenal. Our company's only 2 years old.
That's what Dallin does, being that world-class leadership. He puts us in a position to win. And one of the things that he's done that just blows me away, guys, is the CBD he's bringing to market with the passage of the Farm Bill. We had the right timing to launch this product. And we went out and found the best liposomal, again, that bioavailability, the delivery that is patented, that gives us guaranteed THC free. We can legally say we are THC free, and that patent gives us the processing to ensure that every time we're getting it, we're getting that THC free, and we're getting the dispersion necessary to ensure that we have the right amounts of CBD in it. Guys, right now it's very unregulated market, and you're going to buy some CBD out there that might be dirt cheap. And one time it might work, and the next time it doesn't. And one time it might have a certain level of CBD in it, and the next time it doesn't. It's important to know that if you're taking CBD, you're getting a patented liposomal delivery. The experts will tell you if it's not liposome and it's not patented, run. And we've got both of them, and we have worldwide exclusivity to this, worldwide distribution rights to the best liposomal CBD on the market, guys. It's plant to package in the USA. It's THC free, it's organic compliant, non-GMO, and it's broad spectrum. It's the best of the best of the best, guys.
Third party certified. That's right. Some of the things you may see improvement is sleep, relaxation, discomfort, immune system, thing for your brain, balance your mood, heart healthy. So
you
many
can build
different
$1 billion
things.
category product line just with the CBD that we have. So imagine this, without having to go buy that brick and mortar business, without having to go buy employees and have a ton of inventory and try to hawk your goods, you can do it through our company and get paid crazy amounts of money. Guys, the timing is right for this. CBD is projected to be a $22 billion industry in the next 3 years. That is unheard of, guys, and you can get a piece of it without having to go spend your life savings buying a brick and mortar building.
That's right. All right. So let's talk about some of the other products. We talked about the CBD, that there's the oil, obviously that's anything internal, inflammation, a lot of things for brain, but at the same time we have the cream. So any sort of aches and pains at all, put that on there. Corbin, do you want to share your
Oh my gosh, I got a torn labrum. I put it on there and it is gone. I'm able to work out, do push-ups, do bench press, do overheads, totally pain-free. Anytime I have a flare-up, I put it on. I went and ran 4 miles when we were in New York City, and then we went and walked 5. I came home that night. My knee was swollen. It was hurting. Rubbed that CBD cream on it. Also took my the Renew and the Eternal. And my gosh, the next morning woke up and was pain-free. So Holly, talk about the other products.
That's right. So the Eternal, that's one of my very favorite products. So hopefully,
best product we have, in my opinion, long-term.
If the brand partners are on here, if you're watching this and you have not ordered it, big mistake. You got to get it. One, it has 10 superfruits leading with the acai berry. Our last company had that product, that ingredient. Our family was so super healthy. This is going to build your immune system. It's got collagen in it, so that's going to help with the skin. We all want to look and feel
I'm
younger.
75 years old.
Yeah. Glutathione. We've really been married
60 years.
60 years. Yeah. Oh, just kidding. So glutathione, so a natural antioxidant. So you want to get this. Men, women, young, old, children, everyone should be doing it. It tastes like a super fruit, like a jolly, like a great Jolly Rancher. It's amazing. So make sure you're getting this product out there. Carry it with your in your bag, your purse, anything, so you can share. Then we have Renew for joint health. Again, that's a natural anti-inflammatory, and you pair this with the CBD oil, you're going to get even better results. So that's a great
sleep
joint
product,
health.
guys, is absolutely amazing. 4 squirts before you go to bed. You're out cold. Holly's asleep so fast. There is no fooling around when I hear that
Corbin,
bottle squirting. It is so fast. And your dreams, hey, it's our anniversary. I've hidden the bottle. So you want to take that 15 minutes before you go to bed. Amazing night's sleep, deep REM sleep. You wake up no grog the next morning.
And then neuro, that's for brain support, right? We all need to take care of our brains. So ADD, ADHD, focus, clarity. I mean, all these different things that are happening out there. This is a great product. Then there are Detox. This is going to detox your liver, your lungs, your kidneys, your stomach. I mean, everything that you need. So if you want to jumpstart weight loss, do that. 2 capsules twice a day for at least 10 days to 14 days, and you're going to do that. Then we have a weight management of Be Slim. We've been on the road. We've been eating like crazy. And so I today definitely started back up on my Be Slim. You pour it in your bottled water 30 minutes before 2 meals. Shake it up. and drink it, and literally you just are not as hungry. You're going to push food away.
She even made dinner tonight, made her plate, had taken that 30-4 and said, you know what, I just don't even feel like eating.
I was not hungry at all. And then we have energy, V3, same thing, pour it in your bottled water to give your natural energy. And then our core
guys,
supplement.
the Core Complete is the best multivitamin on the market. It's got all your vitamins and minerals. It's got your omegas 3, 6, 9, 11, 12. Everything out there that you need. It's got your green foods, your bio. It's got everything, guys. It is the best product on the market, and it is so inexpensive. It is crazy. It's $64.95 for a month's supply. It is absolutely something that, as Tracy Gibbs, our Chief Science Officer, says, if you can only use one of our products, that's the one that you need to do.
That would be the one. So, all right. So timing, we talked about that, but here's the deal. We're pre-momentum. Our company's only 2 years old. We're really just getting started. Remember I said when we joined our last company at 18 months, it went to $1 billion in 3 years. You guys are part of that right now. You have a chance to be some of the first. Wouldn't you rather be the first in your area or amongst your friends to be able to share this amazing product and opportunity rather than the last? And that is your timing right now. So first movers advantage, let's go.
Well, guys, these are 3 icons that have spoken about us. Grant Cardone, Kevin O'Leary, both just saying, oh my gosh, can you believe what Vasayo has done in such a short period of time? These are guys that any company would love for them to be out talking about your company. And for Kevin O'Leary, the guy on Shark Tank, to say, wow, they've done $100 million in revenue in a year. Guys, that is huge to think in 1 year's time we've done that. And then you got Maria Ramirez. Think about this title that the Wall Street Journal gave this lady, the world's foremost financial forecaster. She's saying in the CBD world, we're positioned to be the driver, the winner, the go-to. Guys, it doesn't get any better than this type of publicity in a company that's just 2 years old.
That's right. Love that slide. And if you're looking for that, we will have that out there in a new PowerPoint as well. So generous rewards, our company pays you in so many different ways. You know, one, obviously, as a customer, when you get signed up for the $49.95, you're going to get a self-replicated website. You're going to be able to send people that website. Those who just want to be a customer, the company is going to pay you the difference between the customer and the retail price. You're going to get a product introductory bonus. So every person that you enroll in the business or in the tree, when they place an order based on their volume, you're going to get a 20% bonus. Right now we have a foundation pack, which we'll talk about here in a minute. That is 1,000 points. You're going to get 20% of that if you sponsor someone on it. That's $200. Obviously, that means the more you put in, the more we're going to inch away at that initial investment that you made. Team commissions, we'll talk about that in a minute. Everyone has a left leg and a right leg. Matching bonus, you're going to get paid on those people you personally sponsor and who they personally sponsor. This company rewards you for helping people. We're a binary and a unilevel hybrid all at the same time. So learning advancement bonuses, global leadership, lifestyle trips, and so on.
So let's talk about team commissions. This is important to think that you can make $28,000 a week. Not a month, a week in our comp plan is crazy, and it's as simple as this. It's a binary. You're going to build the outside left, outside right. Trust us. We've done it for 14 years. It's the way you do it. You put one on your left, one on your right. You're now active and qualified as long as you bought a minimum of 80 points to start making that team commission. And for every 240 points on one leg and 480 on the other, you get paid that $28 cycle up to 1,000 cycles in a week's time.
Love that. All right, here's all the different ranks that you can see. And maybe some of you are sitting here and you're looking at it and like, bronze, I want to go gold. And maybe some of you are just getting started. Well, if you're looking at this, you know, bronze is going to annualize, if you hit that every single week, 52 weeks out of the year, about 20,000. A silver would be about 30, a gold about 50, a platinum 60 or so. And you can see up from there. So you can circle in dates and goals of where you want to be places. And you want to talk a little bit about that foundation.
Hey, the gold is so important to hit. When you hit that, you qualify for a cruise. When you hit that, you qualify for 3% global leadership pool. So they take 3% of the company's commissionable volume. They put it into a pool, and all the golds and above get to divide that up. Well, we're running a promotion right now. We don't know how long it could last, a week, a month, 2 months, 3 months. The founders can run it as long as they want. But if you buy that foundation pack and you hit the rank of gold, you get an additional 2% thrown into that pool. Guys, that is huge money. Mm-hmm. So I encourage you, if you're starting this as a business, you're currently in and you've not bought one, you're just thinking about doing it, get that foundation pack. It's right around $1,450, guys. It's so important to have. And when you hit that rank of gold, you get a gold cruise. You get to participate in 5% at that rank with buying that thing. So 3% with the comp plan, 2%, and that's for the life of the company. Right. That didn't go away when the foundation pack goes away. It's there for the life of the
Or if
company.
you don't go do something in the next 3-6 months, that
Doesn't
is there
matter
for you,
when.
the life of your business in Vasayo. So it's a huge investment. It's saying, I want to be a pioneer of this company, and you have a chance to do what others will not be able to down the road. And then Vasayo is as easy as 1, 2, 3. So if you're a guest on here and you're watching this, or you're sharing it with your friends, what are the steps you need to take to get started? 1, you want to enroll and place an appropriate initial order. Here's some pictures of the foundation pack. I love the assortment pack at the bottom because that gives you a little bit of every product. What's important about that is you may be excited about the CBD, but it may be the sleep that got someone excited. Maybe you like the Eternal, but someone else like the Renew. So if you have product that you can place with them, you can sell to them, this is a way for you to recoup your initial investment, but also a way for you to get product out there on the street.
Then you want to enroll what's called LCP. This is the foundation of your business. This is what residual long-term income is from. It's you sell it one time and it pays you for years and years. So you sign them up, place that appropriate initial order, and then immediately put them on LCP. If they're builders, they need to be on 160. If they're just tapping around, trying it, maybe thinking about it, put them on 80 LCP. But it assures you don't have to call and remind them every single month. It's so important for the long-term foundation of your business.
That's right. And then this V-Ship, we just announced this, and I love this because it's kind of like your Amazon Prime, which I'm obsessed. I have that shipped here every day. But $119 for a year membership, and now it's free shipping on everything you order every time you order Vasayo products.
So guys, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. We've talked about it. What you want to do is become a star within 48 hours. And it's just like that commission table I showed you. You put one on your left, one on your right, and you become a star. And people want to train all the time and do all this teaching and training. This is all I need to teach on. Put one on your left, one on your right, and help people go do the same thing, not by giving them people and not by building their inside leg, but by being available for them for doing 3-way calls, doing set downs, doing Zooms, doing home meetings, doing whatever you can, helping them build that list, helping them make those calls, whatever you can to help them get their 2 people, and that will duplicate and build a massive, massive business.
All right, and then we're going to support you in every way, shape, or form. You get an app, so when you get signed up, you're going to be able to load this great Vasayo app, and everything's at your fingertips. You just have to be good at pointing at the tools. Someone asks you what's liposomes, you're going to be able to text that video. Tell me what's in your CBD. You can text them the PDF of what's in the CBD. Tell me about the founders. There's a video. How do I get started? You can go to the lead section of the app, and literally we have videos 1 through 8 that can walk a brand new person through on how to get started. And that
Eternal, guys, we just launched coolers because there's nothing better than those being chilled. We keep them on our refrigerator. You should carry that cooler with the Eternal in it, guys, to give those away nonstop. That is an easy product to share nonstop with people.
That's on vasayostore.com. So we're going to give you a lot of tools. You get started, you're going to get the Brand Partner Kit with a bunch of this information in there.
So guys, we also have an amazing cause. It was probably the thing that Dallin struggled with the most when he launched his company is if we're going to make all this money and we got to have a cause to give back to. And we partner with Hearts and Hands for Humanity. And we have raised the money now for over 69, maybe 70 wells right now. And for every well, it gives 2,500 people fresh drinking water that are drinking dirty, polluted water. It is amazing what we're doing. On top of that, we're drilling now by schools. So kids that are out in the field that don't go to schools are coming in to get the water in the morning, staying through school, and bringing the water back in the evening. Amazing cause that we've launched.
I love that. So we have a national convention
this is so important.
So this is in Orlando, Florida, in January. What a better way to really start the new year after the holidays. These tickets are on the link on the Vasayo website, but they're also now in your back office. So as you're ordering product, you can add the V-Ship and you can add the tickets right there in your back office.
We do that when we enroll people, and we want to teach that into the groups. It's the most important thing is getting people to order properly, get to the events, get their product shipping for free, get them on these packs, guys, and get them to buy their tickets.
Everybody watching is enrolling. Get yourself enrolled.
So guys, that's it. Welcome home. For those of you that are looking for a home, some of you might not even know you're looking for a home, but guys, we're creating an amazing community of people that are like-minded, that are wanting to help, support, and just go out there and spread the good news of the amazing products we have, the amazing opportunity, guys. We have the amazing cause we have. It truly is a 5-star opportunity. So I guess that's it.
That's it. Welcome on here. Thank you so much. We are going to record this, so we'll make sure we get this out there on social media and the WhatsApp group so that you can share guests. Get back with the person who invited you. Thanks for jumping on. We will do another one next week. I'll get the word out on when. We appreciate each of you.
All right, guys. Thank you.